Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. This is Casey with Mosaic Mermaid Tarot, and today's pick a card is going to focus around what they might be hiding from you and any kind of secrets that they might wish they could tell you, anything that might be unspoken, and we'll see what Spirit has for us. It's going to be a little bit quicker than normal. If you want a juicy one that's really long, go to my last video that I did the collab with Anastasia from Guyana Ascended, and it's awesome. I love her. So check that out. And let's get started. So we have this lapis lazuli star. For pile 1. Pile 2, we have this strawberry quartz crystal star. And pile 3, we have this gorgeous red carnelian star. These all came from a little shop in Salem, Massachusetts, a year ago today. It's officially July the 11th, 2025. This is a timeless reading, but 1 year ago today, I was monetized and I had made my 1,000 followers, and I can't believe where we are now. So thank you so much, guys. I love you guys so, so much. So let's get into it. Okay. Now, if you are interested in the zodiac signs I'm about to pick, by all means, stay. And if not, that's fine. You can go ahead and go to your pile, and I will see you there. Bye. Okay. So 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, and the rest. Okay. Let's see what we got. So pile 1, we have Virgo, Scorpio, Taurus, and Aries. Excuse me. This is going to be our chokehold pile. With the blue, I already feel my throat chakra going, nope. Okay. So pile 2, we have Gemini, Capricorn. It is the full moon in Capricorn right now. It's the full buck moon. Cancer. And Leo. All right. And then the rest for pile 3, Pisces, Sagittarius. Oh, interesting. Wait till you see your card, guys. Aquarius and Libra. All right. Somebody might do that a lot. I just kind of, I can't even do it again if I tried, but it was kind of like a dry, you know. So that might be significant. I don't know. Okay. So if you are interested in staying for the announcements, by all means. And if not, I will see you at your pile. Bye. So, guys, it is my 1 year anniversary since being monetized, making the 1K. It was it was a journey. And here I am a year later, and I still can't believe, I went from 1,000 to, um, you know, or what am I at now? It's like almost 12,000. It's crazy, you guys. Um, but as what happens in these situations where, with tarot, it's not like it's a sports channel. So sometimes, most times, um, a subscriber might subscribe, but they're only here for a few. And then there's my ride or dies, which I actually just posted that song by Rain City Drive. It just came out yesterday. So if that is something you want to check out, that might have some message in the lyrics for you. But um but yeah, oh boy, it's really something, guys. I'm really at a loss for words. I um I just, every one of you that has stayed just to watch, just to, talk and, have fun in the comments with. Um, I really appreciate you guys. For the people that, put me on and fall asleep, love it, because I do that a lot with my own favorite readers. But not everybody who subscribes, stays. So what happens is the algorithm doesn't think that, you guys want to watch me. um, so yeah, it's been a little hard to fight with that algorithm lately. Um, and it being summertime, I guess it's, going to cool off a little bit. So what I'm going to try to do is I'm going to try to break free of my OCD of wanting to do the same title and thumbnails, with, just different emojis and whatnot. Because in the end, it really isn't, you know, making a. It's comfortable for me to stay with my OCD, right? And just doing that. But I guess, it doesn't get pushed out. If they think I'm making the same content over and over. So I'm going to try my best to be a little bit quicker. And of course, that is the hardest thing to do. So for those of you who like the long videos, believe me, they will still be long. But I'm going to try and minimize this a little bit, see what I can get done. And yeah. So if you have any suggestions for titles, or what you would like me to do a reading on, then leave the comment down below. If not, and you still stayed through this whole thing, I love you, thank you. Put a little star um, down in the comments for me. And yeah, let's get to it. Thank you so much for being here, and I will see you at your piles. And I'm sending so much love, warm soul hugs. Okay, bye. Hey, pile one. Take a deep breath and think about your person. And if you chose this pile for this beautiful lapis lazuli star, this is going to be a reading. We also have Virgo, Scorpio, Taurus, and Aries coming out in the zodiac signs, if that is something that interests you. And Let's see what we have here. We have Neptune, mystery, wonderful. Confusion, imagination, dreams, artistry. Pisces, spirituality, subconscious, intuition, clairvoyance, illusions, dreams, visions, depth, and consciousness. So I feel like already your person is definitely a mystery. So we're going to see what they might be hiding. Feels like you might be very, very much confused at what exactly is going on. So let's see what we get. Pile one. Between the lines, hidden meaning, vague, speculate, and implicit. Yes. They kind of are depending on your intuition to be able to find the hidden meaning behind whatever it is that they are thinking. Because, you know, oh boy, I'm already struggling over here. Try not to have a tower moment with all these cards. Okay. Pile one. Okay. Ooh. The snake. Competition and enemy. Look over your shoulder. The other woman. Yeah, that could be an actual person. It could be that you are with another person, or they're with another person, or this could be a past energy that is why they are so vague. You might have a snake. Actually, the only snake I ever held was a rainbow boa, and it was awesome. It was very beautiful. After it shed its skin, it had just shed its skin, and it was like, you ever seen like a gas in a oh, I've just heard gas pedal. Dun, dun. But a puddle with gas in it, or you know what I'm saying? Like they'd be like, don't, play in those puddles, but they were so pretty because they would have that rainbow like sheen under the sun, especially after the rain. So, but like, yeah, a gas pedal just came through. Is that Kendrick Lamar? They might want to go on a road trip, or they might like to drive fast. I drive a fast car. It just came into my head. Um, what is that? Tracy Chapman. Pride, arrogance, ego, and stubborn. Absolutely. And this could be because they've been so hurt in the past. Yep, falling. Things are falling. Okay. Pile one. Exploring. Testing the waters or still looking for the right one. Search and another path. And I think what your person, I think they're just not ready, right? They're not ready for a relationship. They're probably just, look, this is on the bottom, running, ghosting, disappearing. They have to be sure. their ego and stubbornness have them always looking over their shoulder, always trying to find a hidden meaning, because they've been through so much betrayal. They have big betrayal wounds. And I think you just like swam up with all your emotions and your dreams and your imagination and your delulu. And they just, they couldn't they couldn't really believe it, right? Let's see here. Let's get this one more. Pile one. What would they say? What are they hiding? Oops. Mistakes. Wish I could right my wrongs. I think maybe this could also be that they became it feels like they were very quick to almost open their heart and explore this connection with you. But as soon as the feelings, the emotions started to build up, they ran. We saw that running on the bottom of the deck there. And I think they think that was a mistake. I think they wish they could have handled it better. But their pride and ego wouldn't let them from putting up those walls to jump right in the deep end again. They didn't want. They needed to search. They needed to have a path for themselves. Okay, so what I'm going to do now is I'm going to get some tarot. One. Oh, are you? Wow. Okay. 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 So we have, you are so very special. This is the world. It's also very much, for me, like you are the sun to them, which is the happiest card in the deck. 26 might be significant. 5 is change. And it says, if I could follow you, or if I follow you, I could lose everything. So I think this is them trying not to lose themselves. I often think of the Hierophant when I see this, which is like self-limiting beliefs. But this, they very much feel like you are just everything. And they wish that they could right what they thought was wrong from the start. But they really, you can't go back. You can only go forward. And I think it's hard for them to trust themselves. Okay. Time to ground yourself. Yes. because it doesn't matter what your person hides from you or shares with you. Ultimately, they are responsible for their own healing. You have to heal yourself. So, this I also see as like throat chakra. This is a higher self or spirit message, but I also tie in the throat chakra to these cards because they're blue. And I think this is a spirit message for you. Stop drowning in your emotions for this person and ground yourself. They have to make that choice to come forward to, you know, get over their stubbornness, their ego, and to literally just talk to you. There needs to be a conversation. I would do anything for you. And this is what they've come to realize. Maybe their higher self has just realized this. But again, being in blue, it makes me feel like they cannot tell you this. They are too proud. They do not want to get enmeshed with you. They don't want to lose their sense of self. But that's the 10 of Cups. For me, this right here just makes it all the 10s for me. The 10 of Pentacles, the 10, which is the Wheel of Fortune, which is fate. And they know that all of this lies within you. You are the fairy tale. But they also they really can't believe that they are good enough for that. They have to believe that they are good enough. Pile 1. Love is the answer. And that's exactly what they are coming to understand. And on the bottom, I'm ready. So maybe your person finally is ready with the full energy here to take that leap of faith, to take a risk. This also reminds me of mile marker 0 and Key West, if that's significant. Maybe they are ready to go on a vacation. A vacation. You are so beautiful. Why do you need me? This is what they need to do. They need to figure out what keeps them from thinking that they are worthy. You are wrong. They don't like that you might think of them in a certain way. Which ties into their mistakes and that they wish they could do things over. But let's see what messages come out for you. What would they say? What are they hiding? Oof! Oh my goodness. They're... Wow. Did you see how this almost went up in flames? There's your snake right there, attached to my ex. I'm attached to my ex emotionally, physically, and or spiritually. I need time and space to break this connection. Wow. And that was like, let's set yourself on fire right there. Yeah. That felt very pointed. Excuse me. Thank you. Are you fucking kidding me? I'm sorry. I get excited. Look at this. You're so special. You're truly divine. I've never felt energy like yours before, and I can't get enough. I'm hearing I'm hearing 2 songs. Every time I see this card, I think of there's an older gentleman named Frank. And if you put that into YouTube, I'm going to try to remember to share it. I always used to share it. But if you put Frank and put in Creep is the name of the song. Um, it emulates everything that I feel when I see this card. And yeah, that just took over, and I can't even remember the other song that just came to mind. That's such a strong energy that I always feel when I see this card. Oh boy, that is so cool. Guys, when signs and synchronicities come flying out like that, it's like my favorite thing. So I love it when you guys tell me what exactly resonated for you. Um, but that was crazy, right? Wow. Oof. Mother wounds. My mother is a big influence on my behavior now as an adult. I have challenges with connecting to the divine feminine energy within me and externally. That feels okay. That love is the answer. Pile one. Okay, so this is also something your person worries about. Others' opinions. I'm surprised gossip didn't come out of here because it's also a purple card, definitely. Makes me think, they match up. But it says, I feel bound by my culture and my family's beliefs on how I should live my life. I'm working towards breaking free from limiting myself based on their beliefs. And this is definitely that Hierophant energy. So until your person can change how they look at their own self beliefs that limit them, um, you know, and learn how to communicate, nothing else is going to be happening here. Oop, oh my God, you guys. Focused on money. I'm currently focusing on my career and finances. My main priority is financial stability. So, yeah. They just don't feel good enough for you. This being the Capricorn full buck moon, this is a timeless reading, but it is actually, the full buck moon right now. So in Capricorn, that it means they're about their bag right now. Being with you, oh, you feel like home. Being with you reminds me of simpler times. You bring me so much happiness and peace, just like the sun. Just like the sun. All right, we're gonna get a few more messages, and then we're gonna get some charms and initials to close. We have White Rose Guidance, Divine Messages, volumes 1 and 2. I want to dance across eternity with you. It's heartbreaking. We can't have more than we do now. You know what? I saw this card earlier on the bottom. Where was it? I was running, and then I saw heartbreak somewhere. Oh yeah, right here. It was right there. Hurt, betrayal, grief, and disappointment. And I think that's kind of what they are going through without being able to communicate their feelings. I know you are my other half. They know how special you are. I feel so much joy with you. It's like I'm a kid again. You feel like home. How can I ever pay you back? See, they're so focused on it's like they know how much that you want to give them, and you've already given them so much. But it is like really just making it harder for them to kind of, like I said, their pride keeps them feeling, oh my, no ma'am, we aren't doing all them's. This one will do. I am entwined within thought of finding you one day. So it's one day. It's not today, but it's one day. It's like they're ready, but they're really just, they need to figure out what's going on and how they can do it. I am battling my demons right now. I feel like your demons get along. I feel like you can both sit and have an actual conversation about the worst things and still make each other feel better. One more. Oh, where do we go from here is what I just saw. I didn't fall in love with you because I have always loved you and always will. And this is where they feel like they've made that mistake. They wish I could go back and how much easier it could be to just feel that joy and not be so fearful of the outcome. I'm afraid if I touch you, I'm afraid if you touch me, you will destroy me. I feel like this is both of you. I feel like if you two were to get together, your sparks would create. Oh my goodness! I said it just. I want to create with you. They want to create a lot of flames. Through. Yeah. It's just. It just got like real hot in here. I'm gonna get you a few of my spicy giggle deck. This is what I use for my readings in the members area. I do some spicy readings. If you're interested, you can check out the tiers that I have available. But I want you to tell me exactly what you want and how you want it. I knew when I met you, you'd become my favorite song. Please send me a sexy playlist just for me. So you might have a musical connection. Oh, come on, guys. Oh my goodness, come on. They're really stuck on you. They really are. I've got a surprise idea that just might blow your mind. Feeling adventurous. See? They want to go on an adventure with you. Let me paint your lips with the stars so that I don't need to go light years each night to kiss them. So there could be that telepathic connection. And on the bottom we have, I look at you and my body reacts in a way it never has before. Even in the throes of passion, I can't resist your call. So yeah, it's wild. You're wild. You are like in their mind all the time. They have sat back and just imagined every little thing they want to do with you, to you, for you, with you. Okay. We're going to go ahead and get a few, some, my little magic mirror, some signs, and, or, why can't I remember what this is? Why can't I remember the word? We have, what is that? Is that Mars? Libra, House 9. Okay, so we're going to get initials and charms. Why couldn't I think of charm? Oh my gosh. It's because I'm trying to be a little quicker. My mind, if you're someone who's been here for a while, you know that I am really slow. Just trying to see what I can do about that. Okay. All right. So we have, I'll pull it up so that you can take a screenshot when I'm done going through these. I like to get the numbers first. So we've got 5, 5, 7, 2, 9, 8, 9 or 6, or 69. That's what I always say. We actually have 3, so 666 or 999 or 969. 8, 2, 4, 3, 7. So we have 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So we just need, we have the 0 here. We just need that 1, which is a new beginning. They need a new beginning. But it's very much headed in a good direction. 6s are about healing. They're about choices of the heart. 9 is about coming to completion, as 10 is a cycle. We have this cute little key right here. Hello. She believed she could, so she did. We have a palm tree. We have a sneaker running. And hey, vacation. Key to their heart, key to your heart. We have this little angel that says, made for an angel. That's you. Oh, we have binoculars, so they are spying on you for sure. They're keeping up, even if you're in no contact. We have peace sign. We have a pink star. Love is the answer. That's that pink right there. What do we got here? We have this little pink. Could either be a lollipop or like to lick it like a lollipop. Yeah. Anywho, it's also got that cycle about it, but I think it's, in this case, it's like you are like the wish, and you are like they want, like I said, they have thoroughly figured out every inch of your body and thought about what they want to do to it. So here's a honeycomb. Could be their favorite cereal or yours. Bees could be significant. We have this elephant. It's a heart in the ear. So that, reminds me that, an elephant never forgets. And they're very smart. Like, very, very smart. I'm thinking of I recently saw this story where this poacher, the lady that was helping the poachers to go find animals, elephants, they remembered, and the one of the babies, I think, was killed. Some the mother came um and found that lady like a whole different, like in a whole different place, a whole different spot, like found her and like stomped her ass into the ground. And I was like, good for you. But what happened was they tried to have a funeral for the lady, and that was like a couple of towns over, and they showed up at the funeral and stomped the funeral into the ground. Like, they don't play, and they remember, and they're very smart. So it's very much a protector type of energy. I'm seeing Nevermind, because in VM, I'm also hearing Nirvana. We have this crown royal, might be something specific. It looks like that logo. You Should See Me in a Crown by Billie Eilish. We have a snowflake. You are absolutely perfect, and so different, and so much of an individual, just like a snowflake. But you are their queen. Okay. SNSVIJDTGLDFYE. Okay, so those are your charms. If you want to take a screenshot. And I'm going to pick a song card for you. This is the entire deck that I made. Okay, thank you. We have, Freak Like Me by Hailstorm. Also, I'm hearing Adina Howard, Freak Like Me. It's a very different song, but if you know, you know. We got Raise Your Horns by Hailstorm and Uncomfortable by Hailstorm. We also have The Gray by Bad Omens. And I just dropped that, of course. So let me grab that and okay. So that is going to be it, my loves. And I hope that you got some clarity or saw some signs or synchronicities. Please do tell me down below what you thought was the coolest part of this reading. And if you made it this far, leave me a crown emoji or an elephant or key. Okay, so Thank you so much, guys, and I will see you in the next one. Sending all my love, warm soul hugs. Please like, subscribe, comment, all that good stuff really helps me to boost my channel into the algorithm. And that's it. Thank you so much. Bye. Okay, guys. Just gonna clean this up real quick. So, like, there was some really crazy synchronicities in there. I get so excited. I'm sorry for you guys that listen to me while you're sleeping, because sometimes I just get too excited because it's like, oh my gosh, that's crazy. Okay. So, oh boy, how are you guys doing today? Let me know. I really do like talking to you guys. Atlantic sleep token. What sober couldn't say. Hailstorm. So those might be significant for the people that stayed. If you are interested in a private reading, you know all that information is down below. I like to build your own kind of reading, because with me the readings are always like, I think my longest reading was 2.5 hours, because I don't like sit and watch the clock for those kind of things. It's I really don't do it anyway. I'm not even doing it right now, but I am trying to be more quick at the moment. But yeah, it's I do some, well, I mean, I'm not trying to give myself like, please give me time. I've never felt this way before. I love you so much. But I've got some really good feedback. I have yet to get any negative feedback. I have been doing readings since October. So, okay. You know what I'm going to do? I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to keep these to the side so that they don't come out in the next two piles. And then I can just fix that later. So, oh, that was a big mistake. Big mistake. Huge. What movie is that from? It must have been love. There's your next hint on what movie that came from. Okay, now I've got to kind of get these. Oof. Oh my goodness, slipping and the sliding. Shuffle. Running. Excuse me. Pardon me. Adventures, y'all. If you're still here, they do. They want to travel. They want to change. That 5 that came out, that number of change. Plans. They want to do plans with you. Having new experiences and making new friends. They want to be more than friends. Oh, come on. Oh my goodness. Bluff. They have a mask on. They've had it on. But you see right through it. And they know that. Okay, guys. I think we're almost pile 2. Thank you for staying. If you stayed for this in between, leave me an octopus emoji. Okay. Let's go ahead and get ready for this pile 2. Hey, pile 2. Take a deep breath and think of your person. And if you picked this strawberry quartz star, this is going to be a reading. If you're interested in the zodiac signs, we have Gemini, Capricorn. It's a Capricorn full moon in the full buck moon in Capricorn. Cancer and Leo. And your card. So, more of that Capricorn energy. And let's see, discipline, yes. That's exactly what structure, responsibility. Saturday could be a good day. Capricorn, restriction, obstacles, trials, hard work, self-discipline, integrity, and patience. So this is your person working on it. Just feels like they have a lot of restrictions on themselves. They have a lot of responsibility. They are finding it hard to keep a structured, like there's so many obstacles and trials that they have to work through. But they do have a lot of integrity. And you have a lot of patience. So let's see what we can get. Pile 2. What are they hiding? What's unspoken here? Finality. Farewells, leave behind, and closure. This is something that they're trying to do in this moment. They're trying to leave behind these obstacles, these restrictions, these things that it's like it's been a long road coming. And they might like to wear hats. You remember in cartoons where they used to show the them walking down the train tracks, or with a little stick with a handkerchief tied to it. That's the vibe I'm getting. And it's like they're ready. They're ready to move on to the next, chapter. Oh, that's why they have those boundaries. No drawing the line, and enough. They seem to have a lot of boundaries going on. And that's that discipline. That's that Capricorn in them. Pile 2. Embrace change. No shit. So embrace change. Through challenges, true connection can flourish. Journey, growth, and shift. Someone might really love the band Journey, but yeah, I think they see something in you that, even though this connection so far has been challenging, they know it's going to be a journey, and they know that you've been so patient for them to have their closure and leave behind their challenges to go through to that next chapter. Again, with a big old book bag. Or what do they call that? A track pack? I don't know. I don't really go out. Like, this looks like serious, like they're gonna be out there for a couple of weeks. I don't know. This is smaller, but they might be in school. They might love to travel. They do want to embrace you. Okay. Ooh. I cannot keep nothing in my hands. I know it was a double negative, but okay. Pile 2. I keep wanting to say pile 1. You pile 1. Pile 1. So you might have messages there. Unexpected, surprise, unpredictable, shocking, and unusual. I think that maybe they're closer to something than to having something kind of, maybe they're going to come to you with an unusual adventure, a challenge. I just feel like they're shifting into the energy of embracing change and leaving behind what doesn't serve them. And I think you might be surprised and shocked at, like, she's looking at her phone, like maybe they finally start to communicate. Maybe they tell you what's going on. Maybe they, maybe you got a dick pic. I don't know. But she's surprised. And whatever it is, it's very unexpected, because I don't think you were in contact with this person. But it kind of feels like the silence is broken. I'm hearing enjoy the silence. Depeche Mode. Oh, I'm trying to get another card. With that. Wait. Was that? No. Oh, that's right. See, no. I was stuck on this surprise energy. What is she looking at? Pile or grounding was definitely in pile 1. Now I'm going to look at these, but we're not going to put them down. Grounding was the only one that we have. Talking, interested, not today. Boundaries, avoiding conversation, old school, outdated thinking, conditioning, replaying events over in your head. But still, you remember the patience you had to have if you used to have these, to roll them back up. It's yeah, it feels like they have been stuck in that conditioning of that discipline, that structure that they want to break free from. But stability and security, performance, growth, and endurance, and that is what their main, that's the main energy coming through, and that's very Capricorn right there. But awaiting messages, texts, calls, emails, so you might be getting some more, talking. It took me a long time to figure out that was a reflection. I thought the card was printed wrong, but it's a reflection. And I think you guys mirror each other like a lot. But right now they're avoiding conversation. They're still in this dark area of not dealing, just being in their head. Okay, and then I'll get one more. Pile 2. What's going on with pile 2? What are they hiding? Runner. Runner came out as a different card in pile 1. So it was actually on the bottom of the deck, and I noticed it. But it definitely, with grounding and runner coming out again, you might have connection to pile 1. I don't want to run anymore, and that could be the shocking surprise. Because if you were trying to predict anything from this, it's not that they're ready to go. I think you stay in your head about what you've done wrong, and pile 2, you have not done anything wrong. You have not done anything wrong. They are responsible for their healing, and you're responsible for yours. And if you're in that mind frame, don't think like that. Okay, so we're gonna get some tarot. See what's going on. Do I really have a bent tarot card there? Shit. I saw I'm open to compromise. This is aggravating me. What is it? I just want you all the time. Oh boy, I really do. Oof! Okay, this came out in pile 1. Have I lost everything? And look at this is on the bottom. They are terrified. They're terrified that you don't even see them that way. 70. 9. I have to stop looking at the bottom, otherwise I will keep picking cards. 79 might be significant, but or 97 or 99. But this is Hermit energy. And it's also kind of like it's also representative of Dark Night of the Soul sometimes. And I think they are trying to leave behind these self-limiting beliefs. They're really hard on themselves. And it's like they have to get over this before they can, with this Cancer Chariot energy, bring that to you with that number 7. 7 is a very divine number. 9 is a number that's very close to completion. They are terrified of what's going to happen when they finally get the courage to, communicate. They have a big fear of losing you to what they feel like you're bound to figure out at some point. And that terrifies them. You have so many options, so many choices and options. This is 6. This is Lover's energy, which is a choice of the heart. So you or your person could already be in a connection or be dating, which might also leave them terrified that they might miss out. I think you have been a catalyst for them trying to figure out their shit. 6 is also a number of healing. It's very like the number of unconditional love. And they don't want to believe that they can be loved unconditionally. They feel like they're going to get burned. This card has been burned. So every time I see it, that's what I think now. This is also adds up to 15, which is that devil energy, which is Capricorn. And it's like an obsessive thing to just be in their head, even though they don't want to be in it anymore. They want to grow out of that. On the bottom, do you think about me too? That's kind of Ace of Wands energy, which is for me the dick stick. That's all I can think of it as ever since I heard Happy Twins say it, Miss Charlotte. She said that's the dick stick, and I said yes, ma'am, and that's how I've remembered it ever since. So, and I'm also seeing 16, which is a tower, which I feel like they are doing over and over and over again, just tower moment after tower moment. And that keeps them running scared. But you matter. I saw this in the deck earlier and it really stuck out. So I'm happy to see it again because you do matter to this person, even if they don't act like it. And you're going to be really surprised when they finally, come to you. Now, whether or not they're going to tell you what you want to hear is left to be said. It's going to be different for, everyone. But the main theme here is they want this passionate new beginning with you. They want to understand if you want them the way that they want you. And they're also afraid to burn up in this fire that you got started. Yeah, 19. You're the sun. That came out in pile 1 too. Okay, so let's see. messages we have. I'm going to get some of these. Pile 2. What are they hiding? What is unspoken? What do they want to say? Your perfection. Your beauty amazes me. I'm not sure how I attracted in someone like you, but I'm forever grateful. And that's the tea right there. You are, nobody's perfect, but everybody has that imperfect match that feels perfect. And it's a feeling that's unexplainable, which I think really, has really had them running for quite some time, because they're too in this energy of the practical, of the 3D, of the ego. And this is kind of like the dreamy energy that when they lay down at night to go to sleep, that's what they think of. It's what has been a catalyst for a lot of the discipline that they have. They've always wanted a love like this, but they never thought they were worthy of it. And that's something they have to fix. Okay, so I'm definitely telling you to go to pile 1, because this flew out and tried to burn up in the fire. I'm hearing I am the fire from Hailstorm. Whew. Anyway, attached to my ex. I'm attached to my ex emotionally, physically, and or spiritually. I need time and space to break this connection. And that's something that they are leaving behind. That is something that they have to leave behind, have closure with. You're my soulmate. It must be written in the stars, because you most definitely are my destiny. We belong together. So I'm hearing Rewrite the Stars from The Greatest Showman. I'm also hearing We Belong Together with Mariah Carey. And yeah, so those might be significant. There might be some messages in there. Pile 2. Still listening. I listen to the music you've shared with me. It helps me to connect with you, although we are apart. So you have like a musical connection. This came out in pile 1. Others' opinions. I feel bound by my culture and my family's beliefs on how I should live my life. I'm working towards breaking free from limiting myself based on their beliefs. And that's the real work that has to be done. That's the hard work. Because they have years, maybe decades of things to unlearn, as far as just feels like they are going through. I keep hearing performance anxiety, but they want to grow and flourish and shift their growth. So we have growth twice here, to feel worthy. They've been battling that unworthiness for a long time. Get one more. You're so special. This came out in pile one. You're truly divine. I've never felt energy like yours before, and I can't get enough. Don't stop till you get enough. I feel like you guys are going to have some really fun playlists if your person can ever heal and make it to you. Have some fun playlists queued up for special time. It's on the bottom. Gaslighting you. I have been lying to you and gaslighting you. You weren't crazy. You were right. I just wasn't strong enough to admit it. Absolutely. That is absolutely. Need time to heal right now. I'm in a space where I need to focus on my healing and self-love. This isn't about you. It's about me. And that's what I was saying. It's not about you. It's never about you. Well, it could be a little bit about you. You know, you might have your own little quirks, but you might have driven them a little mad. Yeah, but they've definitely returned the energy. But let's see what messages we can get. Let's see. Okay. We're gonna get some of these White Rose Guidance love messages, Divine Love Messages, volumes 1 and 2. Pile 2. Okay. I am not ready for commitment with anyone. Yeah, we feel that air. I can't bear to build it all again and watch it wash away. This is what's keeping them from you. They have to heal that from within. You are my rose. Now I'm hearing frickin' will be some other name. What's in a name? That which we call a rose by any other name would smell as sweet. I live for your smile and would die for your kiss. They are really... they're ready for something. And that's... it might not quite be commitment, but I think they want to play. Oh my goodness. I don't know if this movie is significant for anybody, but I just thought it just came to me, the Desperado. Okay, I couldn't get that out. And you know the part where he's about to start blowing everything up? And he just like kind of looks into the camera all sexy and he's like, let's play. And I'm like, damn. I think your person is trying to get to there. Okay, he wants to play. They want to play. I feel so much joy with you. It's like I'm a kid again. And I know you are my other half. We saw these messages in pile 1 as well. Let's get one more. You are my everything. I just heard you are my special angel. Mm-hmm. Okay, what's in the bottom here? I could listen to your voice for days on end. So maybe you guys have shared some spicy messages, voice notes, whatnot. But they listen to you. Okay, so I'm going to get some of my spicy messages for you before we get into charms and initials. This deck is one I created for my my spicy member videos. So this is my spicy giggle deck, and those are just, where you can go and kind of like see some different kind of tarot cards. But I can't put it, I have to put it behind that membership paywall. But I have been creating this deck. I'm up to like 103 messages. Hello, OCD. Yes, I know how many messages are in here, but let's see what we get. It's a nice way to end everything with a little bit of a smile on your face. Okay, I've just needed to be closer to you in any way I could. Since then, you've distracted me every day, whether you're near me or not. There's no forgetting you. Nope. Oh my goodness. Oh, hell no. Do you remember what I just said? And I was like, let's play. That is, guys, you know how much I love my signs and synchronicities. Truth, tell me a fantasy you've never shared. Dare, send me a spicy confession. Oh, really? Are you about to get a spicy confession? Maybe that's your surprise. Maybe that's what shocked you. Ooh, or maybe they share a fantasy with you, and I don't know, her eyes are popping out of her head looking at this phone. But the let's play, that Antonio Banderas. Girl. Okay, sorry. You must be magic, because every time I look at you, everyone and everything just disappears. Oh. And it's also a reason why they can't function and be responsible, and that's why they've restricted themselves from you, because you take up too much space in their head. But guess what? You don't go anywhere. Even if they're not talking to you, you are still in their mind all day, every day. Your mind is deliciously improper, and your body is an aphrodisiac. Let's get one more. Okay. I just heard onkr. Okay. There's something so dangerously alluring in the depths of your gaze. It's a sweet seduction that draws me inexorably to you. Sorry. I can't stop dreaming of you. It makes me so warm all day. So daydreaming, night dreaming, could have a telepathic connection. I'm hearing Dreaming of You by Selena. Send me some sexy voice messages. No shit, this is the only card in this deck like this. Send me some sexy voice messages so I can listen to them alone for inspiration. This is giving me such giggles. Oh my gosh. Oh my goodness. Okay, guys. Okay, I gotta stop. Let's see what's on the bottom. When I'm good, I'm very good. But when I'm bad, I'm better. I'm better. All right, guys, we're going to get into charms and initials and song cards. I'm going to pull some songs. So if you're not someone that likes to stay for that, definitely leave me a comment down below. Let me know what your favorite part about this reading was. What was the biggest sync that you saw here? And I love hearing from you guys. And I get so excited. And I just can't hide it. So, listen. If you are going thank you so much for being here. I appreciate you so much. And next time, hope to see you here again. Like, subscribe, comment, all that stuff helps me and the mean old YouTube algorithm. And other than that, yeah, if you want to delve into this any further, I love doing a private reading. They are actually the most fun because it's specific to you. So you can find my email and that information down below. And wherever you are, whatever you're doing, I hope it's as beautiful as you. Thank you, Pile 2. Okay. Oh my goodness. Can you believe those synchronicities? Guys, talk to me. Talk to me. All right. So actually, I'm going to get your song cards first. I just kind of grab the whole deck in pile 1 because we always get so many. Okay. We'll take them. On the bottom, we have, oh, this came out in pile 1. You definitely have messages in pile 1. And there might be something surrounding mental health because this was a song that Hailstorm Lizzie actually wrote as, you know, raising your horns is it's something that not only draws all of their audience together, but it's, I don't know. I think the rock crowd is like one of the best crowds. Like at a concert, I have never met more sweet people than I have. But yeah, it's definitely a song that was written for people, you know, just trying to keep their shit together. Yeah, if you listen to it, her voice, she sounds like an angel. She'll make you cry. Let me know what you think. We have, this came out in pile, well, listen, it came out in the in-between pile 1 and 2 because there was some extra messages in the in-between. So what Sober couldn't say. I saw this one too. And this one came, okay, I'm calling it. Pile 1 and 2 are connected. All these songs came out. That is crazy. Do you see how big this deck is? And I just mixed it up for you. Now this was in the in-between as well. We saw these in the in-between, and these came out actually in, that is crazy. This is the Gray by the Bad Omens, or Bad Omens, sorry. But that is insane, guys. Spirit is on it tonight. Must be that full moon. Alexa, what time is it?
The time is 3:16 a.m.
3 a.m. Okay. Get these two. Okay. And all right, so we're gonna get you some dice. Now, look at that. Are you really? There's your Saturn again. Coming out. Same. That is so crazy. There's Leo. Leo was also one of the zodiacs that was picked in house 6. Pile 1 was house 9, 69. Cancer energy. Okay. So many things. Pile 2. Okay. Alright, let's see what we got. Let's get the numbers. Holy shit, you didn't get any numbers? No way. That's crazy. There's so many numbers in there. All right, we're going to get you some more. I need some numbers. Okay. We got one number. 3. So, okay. Number 3, y'all. Number 3. All right, so we have D. Oh, let's get double D. Double D's might be significant. DT. TD, to be determined, is what I'm hearing. We got M. No, but if it is significant. Okay. We've got D U U A double A batteries. AA alcohol anonymous. Yeah, PA is in Pennsylvania. That's where Lizzie's from. She's from Red Lion. Okay, we have Big Star and Little Baby Star. I just wanted to pick that up because all these stars, I think you are just a big wish fulfillment. So we have some more here. We've got Paul, like Animal Paul. Oh look! Oh my god! I did not see that. I swear to God. I just said Paul, and then there's an animal paw right there. Okay. Anyway, or Pam, because W or M. We've got C, V, MC could be a DJ. C. You know what I'm seeing now? Okay. I thought that one. Okay. C. 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 Yes, yes, yes. Might be calling that out. Z and I. It is what it is what I just heard. L, Q, U. There's so many U's. You are unexpected, unpredictable, unusual. They know it. They know that you are not like any of the other girls. Okay, we have an I here that I missed apparently. It is what it is. We've got another C, CI, criminal informant. I watch too much TV. We've got B, could be bi. We've got Paper Airplane. I'm hearing Paper Airplanes by MIA. Well, there's another W or M over here. We have chaos here. Okay. OCD needs to fix it. TMI, too much information. That could be you. I mean, sometimes that's how it goes, you know. One of you is too real, honest, authentic, and the other one is too scared to match that. But like, they don't have to. That's what you're there for. You know, if that's you, it's like your personalities match, you know. Okay. So this star with this little baby star, it could be kids. We have this Paris, France could be significant. We've got the Eiffel Tower. This has 2 stars on it. So lots of star energies. Like, you are wish fulfillment. This is is that a handsaw? Love the demonstration. Okay, so we have a triangle, which that's funny because you have a 3. So there could be a love triangle here. Take it if it resonates. We have the 4-leaf clover with the hearts. So that could be significant. Could be Irish. Could March 17th could be significant. We have Kiss Me, I'm Irish. You might be Irish. You might have given that line a time or two. We have a little kitty sitting here, a little pink kitty. Oh, I just heard that. I heard it. Y'all heard it too. We'll just leave it there. We have this little pink flower with a pretty sparkly. Is that your sparkle spot, guys? Your pink flower? Okay. This one is. We have a book. So you might like books. You might work at a library, or yeah, we have. But they can read you like a book. I think you can read them like a book, and that's the beauty of it. And so where's the fear? Where's the fear coming from? Like, you're not going anywhere. I'm hearing that song, Mine, from Hailstorm, and actually there's one from Sleep Token as well. It's called Mine. They're 2 very different, but there might be some messages in the lyrics for you. We have a pentacle, so earth sign, Capricorn. But they're worried about their pentacles right now. That is their stability, their security. That is what they are hard at work trying to make happen. So I'm hearing make it happen. What is it? Is that Gloria Estefan? I just keep hearing, I'm gonna make it happen. Now I'm hearing the rhythm is gonna get you. So there really is like a cute little musical connection here. This, if you don't know what that is, that's an abacus, I think. Tell me if I'm wrong, but to me it looks like an abacus. If you don't know what that is, it's okay. Just means the person is old and has outdated thinking. Didn't we see that card come out? We have transformation with this butterfly. They could still be in the cocoon phase. Again, you might have pets in common. That paw, look, here's the mermaid energy. And it looks like she's clutching like her chest. Like, they are your heart and soul. But this is them. They are the turtle. But you see how this charm is literally like foot forward. They are slowly, with that earth energy, they are slowly getting shit done. And let's see, we've got never give up. We have this tree of life. So there's a lot of growth. Life is a gift. Again, a lot of growth. So with 3, that's a number of growth. So that is definitely coming up here. This says make a wish and success. You are wish come true. That's that star energy, that healing, that wish come true. We have palm tree. Palm tree came out in pile one. Could mean a lot of things. They want a vacation with you, maybe. They want to, um, I just heard want to sing with you, but that's because I looked at this and instantly heard singer, even though it's not a sewing machine, but that could be significant. This is a mixer, like a standing mixer is what I see. So I think they want to mix it up. They want to surprise you. They want to shift this to a more. So when I think of this, I think of cake or cookies or, mashed potatoes. Now I'm hearing all kinds of songs. I'm hearing cake, never there. Um, Mashed potato, I can do the twist. I'm hearing that. It's funny because I can hear all this stuff simultaneously in my head. So I think your person is really neurospicy. Um, no, I forgot. Cookie. Oh, cookies. Well, cookies is cookies. Cookies is because you're sweet. Okay, hold on. Home here, brown sugar, babe. Okay, so this, I'm gonna try and make it to where you can see it. Well, the jury's out on this still. I feel like it's either a teddy bear with or like a tiger, which tiger came out in pile one. That was pride, ego, stubbornness. So, but I also see like a teddy bear. But it looks like they have like a little knapsack, which is funny because wasn't I just talking about like a knapsack walking down? Now I'm hearing, here I go again on my own. Going down the only road I ever know. Okay, so this is your screenshot. Please do tell me what signs and synchronicities came out for you. It has been so exciting this whole time because it's yeah. I mean, I get so much energy out of like a sync. I'm just like, oh my god, it just like runs through me. But yeah, thank you. Tell me what was your favorite part. Hit me up if you want a private reading. My email's down below. And yeah, so thank you so much for being here. I'm sending you so much love, big soul hugs, and wherever you are, whatever you're doing, I hope it's as beautiful as you. Okay. See ya. Bye. Oh my goodness. Pile two. Oh shit. See, this is like chaos. Now, I had to do the intro over, like, because I basically dropped the zodiac sign on the third pile, and so pile three was the chaos pile, and then I was like, I'll just restart because it literally fell so far from where I was that I had to fish it out. So that being said, um, the pile three, I deemed chaos pile in there. So if that feels significant to you, it really feels like it's gonna go that way now. Let's get into the chaos of pile three. I just dropped those, so we have house two, We have, that's south node, right? My south node is Capricorn, which is crazy because that's, and Libra. But north node, my north node is Cancer. So, in case you were wondering, if you're still here, I forgot to say during the charms, if you're still here, just leave me a Saturn. Leave me a Saturn emoji, or a bunch of sweating emojis, because there's some hard work going on here. Alright, so I'm gonna put these aside. So, oh, if you want to peek at pile one's cards, it's definitely connected. There was so many, and it's like I always feel like that, but I think the collective is going through a lot of the same mess, and I feel for you guys. I understand. Okay, so I'm still gonna put these aside so that pile 3 gets cards that aren't already drawn from these decks. And oof. This is my Lizzie rock on crystals. Or if you're into Superman, like Cave of, what is it called? Why do I always want to say Cave of Wonders? Fucking Aladdin. That might be significant because now I'm seeing that, the tiger. That was pile 1. So, but I can never remember it. I did remember it the last time I said something, which was in the last video, I believe. It'll come to me, but Fortress of Solitude. Okay, I like it. Let's see. I like it like that. Ooh, baby, I like it like that. I like it like that. Okay, sorry. Leave me some music notes if you're still in the chat. Talk to me. I love talking to you guys. And it helps too when you comment. It's always engagement. So you can just keep commenting, and it's good for me. But yeah, what I mainly love is my favorite thing is when you guys tell me the syncs between what resonated with you. Like, you can hear how I react, and I want to hear how you react. So, all right, guys, let's get started with pile 3. Hopefully, I make it through pile 3. Okay. On good. Okay. You can tell I scroll a lot. That's the song right now. That's the sound bite. Before that, it was. Oh, shit. Something about. Oh, pretty little flowers. I sit for hours. I was like, just cat video after cat video. Saw so many recipe videos. And make, just everybody using the sound. It was crazy. And you stop to watch the videos, and they, keep suggesting the sound in different, so you hear it over and over So I don't know. Just sticks in your head. So let me get a drink of water. Alexa, what time is it?
The time is 3:38 a.m.
Ooh. Reduce this to 11. 3:11. Amber is the color of your energy. Woo. Okay. Gotta get it together. Gotta get through this. Gotta make it through. Daniel Bedingfield, gotta get through this. Okay. Seems very much like what pile 1 and 2 sounded like. Y'all are just trying to get through it. Just need some time. Some clarity. Okay. Pile 3. Hey y'all. If you chose pile 3 with this beautiful red carnelian star, this is going to be your reading. Also, the zodiac signs that came out were Pisces, Sagittarius, Aquarius, and Libra. Okay. Your card is Jupiter, abundance. Now look at this. Sagittarius and Pisces. How cool was that? And in pile 2, Capricorn came out as the zodiac sign, and then it was Saturn with Capricorn. So that was very cool. I thought that was cool. So, Jupiter, abundance, growth, expansion, Sagittarius, Pisces. Thursday could be a significant day. Higher education, philosophy, good luck, optimism, faith, generosity, and prosperity. So Jupiter is big, big energy, right? Did you hear it the other way? Big, big energy, both ways. So I just feel like you and your person could be growing, and like growth was a big thing in pile 2, and pile 1 and 2 were definitely connected. So I think a lot of you watch all my piles. That's why they connect so well. But yeah, they could be a teacher. They could be going to school. They could be very optimistic about the connection. They could be a very generous person. I'm hearing you gotta have faith. Ooh. So George Michael, that might be significant. But it feels like this connection is going, or could be, so abundant with just a little luck. I'm hearing that song. That's an old one. I swear the songs that pop in my head. Brian White, Nickel in the Well. It wasn't even a single. It was on the album. I had the album. Throw another nickel in the well, and maybe this time, maybe it'll help to make my dreams come true. I'll make another wish upon a star, just in case you're out in your backyard looking up there too. And with a lot of love and a little luck, you'll fall like I fell. Just cross my fingers and throw another nickel in the well. I love that song. Okay, so we're gonna get my main decks here. I I didn't put the cards from piles 1 and 2 back into them yet. So, oh my, did I tell you, or did I tell you that this was the chaos pile? I said that in the middle of, there we go. The in between. Because what happened was, I had to redo the intro because when I got to pile 3 to pick the zodiac signs, they one of them shot from um underneath the table, like so far away. I had to literally, it took time and energy to like, I was heavy breathing trying to get this, and I was like, this is our chaos pile, pile 3. But I just went ahead and redid the intro because it was just too off. So yeah, this is the chaos pile, Jupiter. So we have timeless elegance literally exploding from pile 3 here. So we have, you are always beautiful to someone who loves you. Confident, real, and standards. So optimistic, confident, um, you're generous. I think, oh, look at that on the bottom. Fine romance. Caught up in a whirlwind of emotions and promises. I'm hearing so caught up. What is that, Usher? And then you've got the feeling emotions. Mariah Carey. Mystery and attraction. Now, mystery was pile 1's card. Like, this says abundance. Pile 1 was Neptune. It said mystery. So it's crazy. It's just crazy that the synchronicities. So I'm hearing, is that promises? Demi Lovato, and there's there it's like a, it's called Promises though, and it's a gorgeous song. But there's definitely like a musical connection here. All 3 piles have been hitting so many different little, um, and my head just full of them. Just keep. Okay, well, look at that. Mistakes came out in pile 1 in a different card. Misunderstood, victim, and lost soul. Oh, that is crazy. This, okay, came out, but the picture was this like similar. All right, I put them aside. So let me just look here. Okay, so this was pile 1. Or, yeah. Wait, no, runner was pile 2. So mistakes, exploring, embrace, change, like, oh, I put them, that's what I did. I put them together by this. Okay, so let me just find it. Look at that. That was pile 2. This was grounding. And this is balance, harmony, and friendship for peace. Isn't that freaking crazy? And then there's your mistakes card. I wish I could right my wrongs. Wow. That is so cool. Bluff. I saw this in the in-between. I think the pile 1 in between, and I was like, they're still wearing that mask, but you can see right through it. You can see right through it. Pile 3. And I keep wanting to call every pile 1. I don't know. I don't know what's going on with that. But the person, or this could literally be the both of you in this pile. Like, I wouldn't be surprised if this was another, you, your person, and then both of you. And just, I would I would check out the whole video. It's not as long as my normal videos, and I sound pretty okay in times two speed. But it's just the syncs that have been coming out have been insane. I love it. Okay. Pile 3. Okay, thank you. No shit. Pile 1. Was telling a story about a rainbow boa, deception, shady, temptation, and enemy. Wow. Hmm. That's crazy. Okay, so travel was a big thing in piles 1 and 2. Distance, boundaries, far apart, far apart. You might want to go to a theme park or a national park or just park and kind of make out or whatever it is you guys do when you park. I'm seeing, doesn't she have, she's got tattoos, so sleeve might be significant, or tattoos in general, but that's a snake. That's a snake tattoo. I can't really see the other ones, but come on, iPhone. So let me know what you see. You're an itsy bitsy teeny weeny yellow polka dot bikini. My mama used to sing that to me when I was little. Pile 3. And yeah, I told you that's big energy. I saw this. I saw rings in another one. I don't know if it was this deck, but higher commitment, eternity, partnership, and union and completion. Insane chemistry. Insane in the membrane. Sparks and having fun. Sparks Nevada might be significant. Equal interest, burning desire. Now that's it. That is exactly what, like, they want a vacation. They want a vacation. They're tired of being misunderstood. And that's their own fault because they've got to heal that shit. But I don't think I think they're in their head, and I think they also think way too much about how they look or how they come off. And the reality is you could give a shit less. Like, you have so much passion. Like, you feel so lucky and abundant since you've met them, because I think there was a misunderstanding in the beginning. In order to get that peace, there needed to be balance, harmony, friendship, because they're used to guarding their heart and thinking everything is, this is how they've been their whole life. Them against the enemy. And I think they have been betrayed. But they've got to remember that you are always beautiful to someone who loves you. And I think you need to remember that too. And with that, there needs to be some kind of communication, even if it's just dreaming or just being there for each other. Okay, so I've got one more deck here. Pile 3. Guilty. I feel pain from the damage I have caused. And that is something that they have to heal. They can't continue to be in their head about all their mistakes because all it does is ruin their peace of mind. Now I'm hearing death, or no, wait, death of peace of mind. Yes, it's bad omens. Um, it's love. He says love is the death of peace of mind, and it's very much like this, like just being so hard on yourself. But you see how there's, the hot air balloon out there. Hot air balloons always remind me of the time in ninth grade that um, I was just coloring and creating in my room and drawing, and I, was trying to draw the most perfect, like in my mind at the time, like engagement, like, and it was like just like a hot air balloon with a bunch of roses with like a ring. It was like a 14-year-old uh fantasy. But the thing is it's ascension. It's like seeing that the door is open and that you can walk out of this dark, guilty place that you have lived in your mind, just alone. You don't have to be alone all the time. You don't have to be alone with the it would be much more peaceful to at least have just at least to have someone, a friendship. They'll want to do everything by themselves, and you can't change that about a person. I feel like they do feel like you are very much like just beautiful in their eyes, and they're too busy just sitting in the dark alone, watching everybody else have their ultimate love story instead of trying to grab it themselves. There's 2 here. 2 is a number of balance. It's a number of I just saw third party. There were other things that got in the way of us being together. And this is something that was coming through in piles 1 and 2. Came through as the X. Which will be funny because in the next deck that I use, it's in there. That's why it came out in both piles from the same. And the pile 1, it actually tried to burn itself. So I think this person has been burned very, very badly and might even still, carry trauma from a very young age. Okay, so let's see. Yeah, what I'm gonna do tarot actually. So, make sure you can see that, and definitely. Pile three. What's going on with pile three's person? What are they hiding? What do they wish they could say? It's unspoken here. I don't want to lose you. You are my everything. Which was a common theme in both piles 1 and 2. But again, I'm seeing 14, which is temperance energy, which is there needs to be balance. There needs to be harmony. It's like this peace card. And your person's going to do whatever your person's going to do. You can only heal yourself. You can only, you can leave a safe space for them, but don't always follow your intuition. They might never get their shit together. That's the harsh truth, reality. That you can be so perfect for one another, but they somehow never can get past that fear. But what I will say is that the 10 that came out prior, I believe it was pile 2, but it was the one with the spirit message that said, you are, or I would do anything for you. And I think that's what it was. Because that card, with it having that energy of the throat chakra, like it's something that they were in their spirit phase, that higher self, something their higher self was knowing, that you are their everything. I see 10 of cups, 10 of pentacles, and the 10, the wheel of fortune, and fate, and dream come true. They understand what you are and they don't want to lose you, but they have to stop cycling through their guilt, mistakes, because at least if they had someone, I just think they're too much of a loner. Like, that's something they have to heal. Because you don't have to do everything alone. Not if you don't. Stop being so stoic. Stop thinking that, I think they're very much understanding that for this foundational number, it's also the Emperor. They want to be that Emperor before they come to you. They want to be, they want to have that stability, that abundance, that, they don't think they're good enough for you, which is crap. But yeah, these are beautiful cards, but they're also very scared. That, because I also see this as, that foundational number 4, as the 4 of Wands, which is the 1111 card, and it's like they understand how special you are, and they don't want to lose that. But like maybe they're coming more into a solid, plan, because this is, Maybe they've worked through. So maybe these are progressive piles, like we're started from here, started from the bottom, now we're here, kind of thing. I don't know. Maybe they're getting better with it. But pile 3, be more selfish. Yes. So I'm hearing Selfish by Britney Spears. Um, the oddest music has been coming out. Be more selfish. I see as they already feel enough guilt and pain that they're causing themselves, right? Because even if they can't admit it to themselves, they love you and they do not want to lose you. They don't want you to misunderstand them or see them as a victim or see you the way they see themselves, basically. And you might even have, as far as mirroring goes, the same insecurities and fears. The only difference is that you are truthful about them. You are, like, to a fault, I'm hearing. Like, you try to be your most authentic self. Because connections like this, they don't withstand, you know, not having communication. It's a big thing with me. I lost two sisters a couple of months, like 3 months apart, back in 2022 and 2023. And that's when I started this channel. Not too long after that, in April, I believe, is when of yeah, it's just whenever I start thinking of it, it like pulls me into this. It's like I'm so glad of how far I've come since that. Like, it definitely threw me into Dark Night of the Soul. And I'm so big on communication because, first of all, these kind of connections will not work without communication, without trying to figure it out or, compromise or just talk. Like, just talk. Flirt. Something. Person might never tell you they love you, but they do. You feel that. And that's why you feel crazy. And you feel like there's something wrong with you. And that is not on you. That's them. They want you to be more selfish because they're tired of all that guilt and feeling bad and worrying about how you're seeing them, because this is what they just they've learned to just keep to themselves because there's nothing getting communicated, right? So, because any form of communication at this point would show that they cared or had, were at least progressing. I think you worry about too much that is obviously just like your person, but you just feel authenticity is the key, but it just scares them more, you know and that's where they've had to grow through and find their now, I don't think they've found their harmony and their balance yet, but I do think you guys have some kind of, you know friendship, but there's definitely no contact, or little to no contact, because they're too busy suffering in a dark room, crying and wishing that they could hold you and tell you all the things they want to do to you. I mean, with you. Okay. You get your passion. Anyway, wrongful advice. So I think in the past they have received wrongful advice, whether it was, you know, their higher self, as far as this being a spirit card and throat chakra. I think maybe they looked to it's like almost like, well, there's I'm not saying they're crazy, but like we all have that voice in our head that tells us we're not good enough, and tells us every little thing that will literally feed on our insecurities, and there might not be anything to even worry about, I mean, like, why not take the chance and see? Like, you are brave, pile 3. You have been through like the fire, and they just, you need to focus on yourself. um I'm seeing sacral chakra here with this orange, so this passion here. So maybe, you know if I mean, you gotta follow your intuition, and whatever you choose will be the right thing for you. It's going to be different for everybody, but this person might have listened to the wrong people, or thought they knew what they would love to undo now. When you feel like you know what you're doing, and then maybe a year later you're like still thinking about how you were so wrong to just say that or act that way, or you know okay. Oh my goodness, that is a big red flag. And that's what they do with themselves. They lie awake thinking about your future because love is the answer. I dream about you a lot too much. I want to get you drunk. So this is what they do. I hate this card. It's so like wishy-washy. But there's that manifestation. So you already know that they want to start this with you. They want a new beginning. They lie awake thinking about the future, thinking about that foundation, about being your emperor. But 4 and 4, 8, that is strength, Leo energy, and they need to find that strength. But this is what's keeping them going, whether they want you to understand that or not. You feel it. So that's the T on that. So they think they are a red flag. So I was just gonna go ahead and start pulling all these. Okay, so I'm gonna get into your messages. Now this is the deck that I've put all the messages back in, so it'll be kind of crazy to see what perfectly fine here. Oh my gosh. I told you Chaos Pile can't keep nothing in my hands. Pile 3. We always have so much fun. If you are a regular in my pile 3, tell me below. I feel like a lot of you choose pile 3. But like I said, I feel like a lot of you like watch the entire video, so thank you. Pile 3. What do they want to say? What do they wish they could say? What are they hiding? What is unspoken here? This isn't goodbye. I don't want to walk away, but it's what's best for me and us right now. This isn't goodbye, but we will be together again soon. Oh boy. Pile 3. Not much to say. Pile 3. What would they say, Spirit? Thank you. Oh my goodness. Ghosted. I am sorry I disappeared. I needed to get away and clear my head. So this is basically, yeah. They're worried about what you think of them. And that you can't forgive them, or that they're holding back from you. I'm sorry. I hate how much I've hurt you. I'm so sorry for all the pain I've caused. You didn't deserve any of it. Again, with that pain, I feel pain from the damage I have caused. I'm so sorry for all the pain I've caused. So many synchronicities, guys. Look at that. This, oh my gosh. Was it this pile or was it pile 2? I don't know. I just can't even remember. I just said it. It could have been in the in-between. I think it might have been in the in-between. But I brought up a song that I started hearing, mine, and I also hear, because it's the same, it's mine is the name of both songs, right? But there's one by Hailstorm and there's one by Sleep Token. And they're very different, but they are very much, and it's like, you're mine. I get so pissed knowing other people can have you now. Is it toxic? Yes. I don't care. I want the world to know you're mine. So check out those songs. Tell me the lyrics hit for you. Mine, oh mine. Okay. And all these purple coming out is very much that, third eye, or even, okay, all right, Spirit. You're my soulmate. That has come out in pile 2. Rewrite the Stars was the song that I felt when I saw this. And We Belong Together with Mariah Carey. Yeah, that was showing out. I'm acting like I don't care about what's happened between us, but I do. I just want to appear unbothered. But then again, they're also going to feel the pain from that lost soul. I feel lost without you. Oh my goodness. So many things. What we got on the bottom? You are so smart. Your intellect really turns me on. You're so smart, and I really enjoy our conversations. So, that's a gorgeous energy. Let's see what messages we get. That's so cool, guys. I have to say, this has been quite a crazy and fun video to film. I'm doing it Anastasia style, where I've just talked through with the in betweens. I hope if you're watching, Anna, that that you approve. Um, but yeah, um, we just did a collab, so you guys should go check that out. Anyway, I'm gonna get back to these. Okay, but yeah, in betweens are where it's at. The extra messages. My entire being and body is attracted to you. Passion. By the way, I don't know if I said this is the White Rose Guidance Divine Love Messages 1 and 2. I know that the fire that burns in you is the same that burns in me. Your beauty cascades over me. Yeah, they stay up and definitely lie awake thinking of you. All kinds of things. Pile 3. I saw myself in you the first second I laid eyes on you. Yeah. It's feeling very spiritual, like just divine. You are a diamond of immense strength and beauty. So you are beautiful. I just heard, no matter what they say, words can't bring you down. It's Christina Aguilera. But this is such a beautiful energy, and it's so much like it's with the pain, and I've been watching you from a distance. Yeah, they have been. That was going on. Pile 2 had that spy energy with the binoculars. Pile 3, let's see. I find everything about you so pleasurable and irresistible. Mm-hmm. You got 2 of those twin flame cards. Let's see what's on the bottom. Can we just kiss all night? Yes. It's like they do. They lie awake and they think of you and all the things they want to do. Okay. That's so beautiful, guys. Um okay. So I'm gonna get some of the spicy messages because yeah. Now this is a deck I've curated myself. There's about 103 in there so far. I'm still adding, but I'm gonna take the one. I made this deck for my spicy content in the members area if you're interested, but this is one of the spicier messages. So now spread your legs and try to tell me about your day. Yep, yep. That's this is definitely progressing. I don't, you guys might just like burn up. Just burn up. the what is it? Spontaneous combustion? Like it probably would. Oh, look at this. I love this one. I love you more than I hate everything else. Tell me if that sounds like your person. Pile 3. I do private readings too, guys. So if you want to curate a reading, we can. There's so much fun. So pile 3. What do they wish they could say? What is their hidden truth? Okay, well, we're just gonna go there. Yeah, your person is very cheeky at this point. They are ready. Me, you, bed now. I need something to cheer me up. Send a picture of yourself to me. You choose of what? I think that came out in pile 1. I could spend a lifetime exploring the curves and crevices of your body. See, they have stayed up and lying awake thinking about every little thing they want to do to you. Yeah, they're like, shut up. I want you to be the architect of your dreams. I want to be the architect of your dreams. Hold on. Boy, they are like, shut up. I want to be the architect of your dreams, building worlds of pleasure where only the two of our souls exist. Oh boy. Let's see what's on the bottom. Okay. When I look at you and I start aching so deep inside, it takes all I can to think, breathe, speak. You are my undoing. Yeah, it took me a little time to be able to get myself together there for a second. There is definitely, I'm hearing that song Chokehold. I'm like literally grasping my throat. Sleep token. Hmm. Yeah, this is very y'all gonna burn each other up. Be careful. Get a fire extinguisher. Maybe in the rain. Anyway, so I'm gonna do the charms and initials. I could not think of the word charms in one of the piles, and it really aggravated me so much that I just could not remember. But I know not all of you stay for that. So if you're leaving me now, thank you for being here, and sending you love and hugs. And I will see you in the next one. Bye. Okay, so let's see. You know what? I also am gonna need to get you some proper music cards, and then I'll get the charms. I got a cat hair in my mouth. I'm sorry. Boy. Okay. Oh. High water sleep token. Yes. Okay. All right. That one really wanted to come out. Better sorry than safe by Hailstorm. That's a tough one right there. I love the love you want, sleep token. Like, I'm still here. I'm still full of that love you want. And this one's some about lately I've been thinking about leaving. Anyway, if you're called, look at those lyrics or listen even better. Gonna see what's on the bottom. Scream. Hailstorm. That's a good one. It feels like that's your person's energy, for sure. They feel like they need to scream. They don't want you to see them scream. But it's like, yo, you are used to screaming, right? You're used to, like, your demons get along. So, okay, so here we go. I almost had a heart attack right there because I thought it was open. And this is a big bag of charms. So I'm gonna roll your astro dice first. Now, I believe that is South Node, which is funny because, I'm no, we've got 9 again, and we've got that. Is that Virgo? That's Virgo. I don't see like a little end on that. Hold on. Yeah, okay. I see the Scorpio sign, but tell me if I'm wrong, but I think that is South Node. My South Node is in Capricorn. And right now, this is a timeless reading, but at the time of filming, it is literally July 11th, the full buck moon in Capricorn. So, let's see. Three. Oh, where did you go? It's a 2, and it's stuck in here. Oh boy. We'll just, here's what I'm gonna do. I see a 2 right here. We'll put it right there. Okay. I'm not getting that. I'll end up burning myself. These candles, for those of you who don't know, I have 11 candles always. Pile 3. Pile 2 didn't get any numbers on the first go, so I took another scoop, and they got 1 number, and it was it was pile 3. It was the number 3, and the threes was a big thing in pile 2. So if you're called, as I'm getting a 3, 2, 7, another 3. Master number 33 could be significant. 333. We've got 8. Well, 38 is reduced to 11 too. We have, let's see, as far as initials, we have E, U, E, another E, my goodness, S, Z, T, F, H, I, P, V, A, Q, questions, O, O, Z, Z, Z. Okay, let's X, X's and O's. Okay, that's all. Yeah, all right. So start with the coins. A sister is someone to dream, cry, sing, and laugh with. Yeah, you guys need to communicate. You always want to tell somebody everything you need to say. This is always giving me like 2 hearts that beat as one. I hear endless love. They're growing together. So I think even though you're still separated, you're still growing together. Is this – it's a puppy charm. So, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50, 51, 52, 53, 54, 55, 56, 57, 58, 59, 60, 61, 62, 63, 64, 65, 66, 67, 68, 69, 70, 71, 72, 73, 74, 75, 76, 77, 78, 79, 80, 81, 82, 83, 84, 85, 86, 87, 88, 89, 90, 91, 92, 93, 94, 95, 96, 97, 98, 99, 100, 101, 102, 103, 104, 105, 106, 107, 108, 109, 110, 111, 112, 113, 114, 115, 116, 117, 118, You might be like, you might give that sad puppy energy. There is, you just loyal and always there no matter what they. Oh, those were cherries, by the way. I will get those in a second. I'm going to finish first. Okay, so so cherries is like, it's not two peas in a pod, but it's same, it's like two cherries are uh, on the same vine or whatever it's called. You're just like, you know, okay, we have another what is it, Sagittarius? Yes. So Sagittarius coming through again. So more confirmation on that. It's for the third time. This is a lot of Sagittarius energy. We have the Pegasus there. But look, we've got this twice. So I think you both understand what you mean to each other. And this is all either of you want. You just gotta grab onto it and take it. We're all a little mad here, you know. It's a little fairy with a moon and a star. So you're very magical, mysterious. We have a big old flower. So there's that growth energy again with this, you know, this is you. They see you as the beautiful flower that continues to grow. And even their hard exterior, they're still just as pretty and can grow just as strong. They look to you for growth. You kind of make it where they can't. Like yeah, you're very special. Pile 3. This is the fan y'all are gonna need when you burn each other up. If you're still here, leave a fire emoji or a sweating emoji or a flower. Flowers are cool, but always. But or a fan. I don't know if we have a fan emoji, but this just makes me feel like, comfort. Like I can breathe, right? Because my behind has like 3 fans going at once, and it's for, you know, not just because I love a good airflow. Like if I can make the the room feel like the cave of winds, I will try. I love it, and it makes me feel like I can breathe, and I think your person is getting closer to that feeling with you. Like instead of like you take their breath away, of course, in this passionate way, but they also like you feel like the air they breathe. Like that you bring them comfort, you bring them peace, but you also ruin their fucking lives. Well, your energy together is meant to ascend, to to get better. you know it's something that I just think they're getting more comfortable. Okay, guys. Yeah, they're just, it's a really lovely reading. Thank you so much for being here. Please, let me know if you're still here. Leave me one of those emojis I said. I said fan, a flower, or I can't remember what the other one was. Fire, sweating. Yes, no, now, yes, I know what I know. Jumped right back into my head. It's like, what are we talking about? Oh, wait. No wonder I was kind of trying to be like, is this Scorpio energy? My Scorpio rising is literally rising right now. Whew. So I'm gonna let this just. I'm gonna go ahead and start cleaning this up. If you want to hang out until it's done, we'll see if the mic makes it. I think we're at 2 hours 42 minutes. It says. I don't think I've ever sat down and done the Anastasia. Like, you know how from she just gets on and she's ready to go, and I just love her so much. She's the one person that, like, I really was like, man, I could do this, man. I've got quirks. I just love her so much. She's so special. And I found so many special people in this community, and I'm always posting their videos in my feed. You can go check them out because they are beautiful readers. um and yeah, so I don't really know where that was going, but I felt I needed to shout out a little love. But okay, so all the things, like, subscribe, comment. I really want to hear what your favorite part of the readings are. Like, what I get so excited over the synchronicities and the signs. So whatever, like, jumps out at you and you're like, holy shit, that is my reading. Mine. See, that was, I think it was during this and pile 2 that mine came out. That song, and I should probably get these cherries if I can. Put some cherries. Put a cherries emoji, because I don't see them anywhere. Where are you? Oh, I found them. I'm hearing Sarah from uh shit, Land Before Time. She was like, I found it. I found it. She was so proud. I did. I found it. There's your cherries. All right, guys. So I'm gonna go ahead and clean this up. So tell me if you like the Anastasia, where it's like, where I just talk through the middles of the piles and do one. I really have to, because I can see that my battery is like close to dying. So that, and the fact that I'm surprised my mic hasn't died yet. Um, but yeah. So and if you didn't know, me and Anastasia just did a collab, and it was awesome. Um, I love collabing with Anastasia. She's just so, I just love her so much. I remember the first time that she, like, when I had used her cards. She used to have these 2 decks when she was way back with Confessions of an Angel. But an angel, if you've been with her that long. I'm interested to know if any of those people are here. But so here I am. I have a video with her, and she pops up out of nowhere and says, because she was gone for a while, and then she pops out of nowhere, and this is how we met. She was like, "Those are my cards," or something like that, and I was just like, "Oh my god, there's a celebrity in the house!" Like I was just like so thrilled that she knew who knew who I was, and then like now we're like practically besties, um, because we're just so much. I just we're so different, but we're also so much alike. Like it's hard to explain, but anyway, yeah. Shout out to my beautiful Anastasia. Okay, so let's see here. So, if you're still here, leave me a rose emoji. If you don't like me saying that and asking for emojis, let me know. I feel like your person is a smartass. Because I have been a giggly, like, feeling smartass like this whole time. Look, this was on the bottom of this deck. And that was pile one, mystery. Y'all, tell me if you guys watch all the piles, because they are always so intertwined. We had some really good syncs tonight. Like it was crazy, crazy good syncs. Okay. I am tired now though. You know, with my normal videos, I'll take a break in between, kind of sit, listen to some music, meditate a little bit, see what comes. And then, oh, I'm sorry, I'm shaking that all in your ear. See, I've lost all of my capabilities of knowing what the hell I'm doing anymore. So, because after you've done a whole video, like, I don't know how Anastasia does it. She's a super, like, she's superhuman. So, I hope this video makes her proud. Okay. So, here we go. Anybody has ever wondered, this is, oops, sorry. I don't know how well you can see it, but I took the actual photo. You know how frames will come with a photo? It's a frame. Well, I flipped it over to the white side of it, the plain, just, and I had all these, like, the ends of all these little nail polishes that were so pretty, right? And then I have um my favorite, which I'll put a coat on, over the nails that I put on. It'll get a coat of this because it's my favorite. It is Shine On You Crazy Diamond, and it makes me think of, Pink Floyd's one of my favorite bands. But anywho, so yeah, that's a bunch of nail polish with a bunch of Shine On You Crazy Diamond um, on top. It took so long. Like I can still smell, kind of, if I put it up to my nose, I can smell the polish. If you know what I mean, like as far as like it was, it nail polish is rough when it's this much out, but it came out pretty. I think this is what I imagined when I wanted to make this for. And then this was another thing that anesthesia inspired. I did these like a long time ago, but I hardly ever use them. Tell me if you want me to start using these. But these are like literally thousands. Like there's so many in here. There's over 1,000 for sure. Um, of just little. How well can you say that? This is like a tissue box. You can find it on Amazon. I thought it was cute, and it expands. And but you see how there's a bunch of colors in there. That is for chakra. Um, so I decided to add those in later because I just wanted a massive attributes bag. There's all kinds of stuff in here. So let me know if you want me to incorporate this again for a blocked root chakra. Anywho, I love it. There's so many in there, but they don't fit very well on the magic or with the charms. So I would have to take the charms off. I originally got this little um, thing right here. This what was it? It's just a tray, like a bathroom tray, I think it was. And it's so cute. I actually used it one time for a collab, and it was my collab with Bee. It's Honeybee Hive Tarot. It was Tarot Touches Hearts at that time, but I used a special deck that I think I've only used that once too. I just wanted to be unique, and it came out really pretty and bright, and I love my colors. So, but then I just never take it. I'm thinking about ordering another one just so I can use it for the attributes, so that I don't have to take it all off, and because that would be a whole thing. But here we are. I tried to be quick, and I'm sitting with my pile threes, or you know, maybe I think a lot of you watched the whole video. But if you've been here for the whole video, what are you gonna put? Let's see. What is the most random? Put a fork. Put a fork. If you've been here the whole time, um, just yeah. Or a trident. That's a cute emoji that you can use, which is the sign for Neptune, which is what was in pile one. Neptune. Mystery. Everything repeats. Rinse, cycle, repeat. Okay. Well, now it's time to say goodbye. So, thank you so much for being here. If you're here, you're my true, like, OG, and I know who y'all are. So thank you so much. I love you. Can't say it enough. This being my anniversary of the day in Salem, which all these stars that I used were from Salem. I'm pretty sure I mentioned that in the intro. But I made 1K on July 11th, 2024, and here I am, July 11th, 2025, and it's honestly insane. I have so much content, guys. So, yeah, but there you could see
how my this monstrosity of beautifulness, um, how it changes and grows basically, um, as I tried to get better with my videos. It's a hot mess, but it's mine and it's beautiful, and I sit down here and it feels like my inner child is living her best life. And I think if you're here still right now, that is something you should focus on. Is just learning to indulge that inner child that is, you know, didn't get to experience all the best of things. And I'm sure there's people out there that have had, you know, really great lives, great parents, great all that stuff, Not everybody, I think it's a lot, at least that meet here in this collective. There's a lot of pain. There's a lot of, ache, longing, desire. There's a lot of fear, anxiety, and it's all things that are really, really difficult to move through. So just understand that, um, I do see you and hear you and feel you. And this has been crazy to come this far, to have almost 12,000 subscribers a year later. And it's it's really just, it's crazy to me, So, I mean, if there's something that you want to say to anybody that you fear you might regret, um, because, those two sister charms came out. I lost two sisters, and it was a crazy thing. It didn't feel real, but it put me on this path trajectory. What it put me, the the dominoes started to fall, as you know um and so it was just, it was good to felt good to be seen and heard, and to have people feel, seen and heard, because I could do that. Like, again, Anastasia, she was a big inspiration. Moon Moth, uh, Crystal Rose Tarot, Holly, Monique. I love them as well. Bee at Honeybee Hive. She's. I wish you weren't so far away, Bee, because I know she's watching. I love you. She's all the way in Australia, but we've, I have this beautiful little group of friends that I have never felt so seen in my entire life. So thank you guys. And just just know that these are happy tears, but I also feel all of your, just all of it. I'm a double Pisces, Scorpio rising, and I feel all of it. So I'm happy to be here and sharing this energy with you guys. So Um, all right. Now, if you're still here, go ahead and put the whiny crying emoji. But also put a happy emoji, something that makes you happy, your favorite emoji. But put the cry emoji for me, because that's what I'm doing. All right, guys. I love you. Yeah, do your things, and I will see you in the next one. Sending you so much love, warm soul hugs, and just breathe. Just take your time to breathe. Okay. Love you guys. Bye.
Mimi on the beach.